That's all it is, Miles. A leap of faith.
Like, what's up, danger? Like, what's up, danger?
Retain gang, what's poppin', man? This your boy Tay, back at y'all again. Y'all, appreciate y'all for clicking on this video, man. Make sure y'all follow all my socials, like the video, hit that bell. Make sure you turn on all post notifications so you don't miss a video. I greatly appreciate you. Today we're gonna talk about flatlines. Some of you guys hit me up about flatlines. You wanna know why do you get them and what should you do if you get them, all right? So make sure y'all get your notepad and pen. Watch this video all the way through, right? We're gonna tap in. So you've been retaining for a while, especially for you new guys. When you do this, you create an abundance of energy inside of you. You're full of life. And this is a new territory for a lot of you guys, okay? You've been so used to releasing all the time that your testes was always producing more seed. Double time, right? Trying to replace what you lost. So your libido was high, you know, everything, you didn't have any blockages. But now that you've been holding on, you might get a flat line because you have a blockage in your sacral, okay? Your sacral is all about the creativity and your sexuality. So when you deprive yourself of that sexual release, it's gonna create a blockage if you don't know how to transmute that energy in other ways. You feel me? Your sacral is just the area where your reproductive system, your bladder, and your kidney all meet up, okay? And your testes, it secretes a hormone that regulates those organs. That's all it is, guys. It's nothing spooky and scary. That's all it is, okay? And I'm gonna do another video talking about the endocrine system and how it's just a system of glands. That's what your chakras are, okay? So don't listen to people that tell you this is spooky and scary. Gain knowledge yourself. Do your own research. There ain't nothing spooky about this stuff, okay? But yeah, you create a blockage, okay? Because you got so much energy and it's becoming backed up. You're becoming backed up. It's like being constipated. It's no different than you being on the highway and there's a roadblock up ahead. What's gonna happen? Traffic's gonna get jammed up. Traffic's gonna be congested. The only way to decongest traffic is to get the cars moving, right? Get some flow, get the energy flowing. So that's the same thing going on inside of you guys. You got to get that energy flowing, all right? Because remember, your testes is the gland that regulates that area. Your testes is the gland that regulates your sacral, right? Your sexual energy. So when you're full and that energy not moving up, it's going to get a signal like, hey, we need to cut production because we got too much. We're backed up now. We got too much energy built up. All right. And this is when you become blocked up. This is when you get that flat line because that energy is not moving. So guys, I tell you, you got to get active. All right. You got to find other ways to transmute that energy and bring it up. Get out, get into nature. Start exercising. Right, stretching out that growing area, doing some leg stretches, doing some squats, doing some cardio. Anything to get that energy flowing. You can't let it sit. You're getting a flat line because you're being stagnant. You're letting that energy stay stagnant. It's not doing anything. So it creates a blockage. Anytime you have a blockage in your sacral, it's going to lower your libido, your creativity. You're just not going to have no drive to do anything. This is what happens when your sacral is blocked. You have low libido, no creativity, no sexual drive. Okay, these are all symptoms. So when I tell you guys doing breath work, just taking in deep breaths and blowing out and you clenching that Kegel muscle, clutching that Kegel muscle and tightening up your core and then taking deep breaths, it helps you move that energy up. You also have to be intentional, guys. Your mind is a magnet. So what you think, you attract. You have to have the intention of bringing your energy up. Have that in your thoughts. And that's going to attract your energy up. It's going to pull up. Okay? Stop thinking about retention all the time. Stop worrying about your days and go out and live life. Have fun. Be creative with yourself. Learn new ways to make yourself happy, to entertain yourself. This is why some of you guys stay in a flat line and you stay there for weeks. It's because you're so worried about it instead of getting out and being happy, living life. Me, I like to skate. You know, I don't worry about retention. It's not on my mind unless you guys ask me a question. But for the most part, I'm living life. I go out and I do my hobbies, right? And that gets my creative juices flowing. I go work out, I do squats. I'm doing, you know, you guys see those posts I do on my shorts where I'm showing you different Kegel exercises that's good for SR. I'm doing those. I'm having intentions in my mind. Intentions to bring that energy up. Intentions to get my energy flowing. Also, when I wake up in the morning, man, I always ask the Most High God to release anything that's weighing heavy on my heart and to release anything that's creating a blockage within my system. Any energy that's creating a blockage, to release it, let it go. Every morning, that's what I affirm and I ask the Most High God to do for me. Okay, so guys, you got to put all these things together. Everything is a piece to the puzzle. You can't just sit on the couch and think that your energy is going to rise up because you're holding on, you're doing retention. It doesn't work like that, man. There's levels to retention. Okay? There is levels to this. There's other ways to get that energy moving. You know, if you got a wife, I tell you guys to do the tantric where you don't release. But some of you guys ain't ready for that because you got to master yourself first. That's a mastery level. To be able to be in that space with your lady, being intimate and not release. That takes a lot of self-control. And some of you guys ain't ready for that. If you can't get away from the digital cheeks, if you can't stop with the corn, you know, if you can't control those urges, you definitely not ready to be in the cheeks without releasing. You ain't ready for that, man. That's big dog status. All right, so it's baby steps. You guys right now that's in your beginning stages, you need to learn how to find happiness without the cheeks. How to find happiness within yourself, your hobbies. Who are you? Everything always goes back to who are you. It always goes back to you going back within. Do you know that? Do you know yourself? Okay? So we need to study ourselves, be scientists of ourselves. You know, don't let other people tell you who you are and what you should do and what's right and wrong for you. You be your own scientist and you come up with that conclusion for yourself. Nobody can tell you better than you can tell yourself. Nobody can teach you better than you can teach yourself. You are your greatest teacher. You are your best friend. So act that way. Flat lines come from a blockage. That's it. This is a new space for you. And you need to learn how to circulate that energy up. That's it. Okay? Your body's not used to holding on to this much energy. So it's gonna stop production. If you work in a warehouse, you know, and the assembly line is blocked up, they're gonna turn the machine off. The machine is gonna stop producing product until you get some of that product off the line. Okay? It's the same thing going on within you. All right? But you gotta tap into yourself, man. You got to be aware of yourself always, of what's going on, because everything is happening for a reason. You feel me? Everything happens for a reason. Start learning how to be creative. Tap into your feminine side, which is the creative. Right? Stop being so logic all the time. That logic is only going to get you so far. You got to tap into your creative space. All right? You know, don't worry, man. We've all been through it. I've been through flat lines before too. But I don't get them as much anymore because now I know what's going on. I have knowledge of how to prevent those. I just live my life, man. I don't stress out. I don't worry about it. Right? I release my energy, or I transmute my energy through my hobbies, through skating. Having fun, man. You know, sometimes you might sit down and just have to watch a comedy. Watch your favorite show. Right? Go treat yourself. Go take yourself out to eat. Go sit out in the sun. And just thank the Most High. Be grateful. Show some gratitude for everything you have. Little things like this to take your mind off of that and to transmute that energy. Affirmations is the best thing you can have. Okay, always affirming yourself with positive words. Words of growth, words of transformation. Okay? Start practicing these things, okay? And this is going to prevent you from having so many flat lines. And it's going to improve your well-being. It's going to improve your overall quality of life. Okay, guys? So I just want to give y'all this quick message, man. The flat lines can be prevented. You just got to know what's going on. Start transmuting that energy. Start being creative. Start loving yourself. Start doing hobbies. You show love for yourself by what you do, by your works. You show love for yourself by how you treat yourself and by the works that you produce through your creation and through your hobbies. All right? Retain Gang, it's your boy Tay. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Let me know in the comment section what y'all thought about this video or what y'all would like me to talk about next. Y'all have a beautiful day, man, and I'm out. Peace.